Hey Harmonizers, welcome to this video with Elysia. I was really itching to ride myself, so I decided to take Elysia out and just do some walking obstacles. I'm going to show you guys quite a few things that we could do, even though I'm not really riding right now and definitely have zero desire to go for a trot or anything like that. Wanted to show you guys that there's a bunch of things that you can still do with your horse at slow speeds. And this also might be helpful for horses that maybe have physical limitations or things like that and can't do a whole lot. There's still a lot of different things that we can do with our horses. So here I did a little side pass into the barrel, pick up a little stuffed toy. I'm going to come around and ride a little loop with my stuffed toy to take it back down. You can see I'm taking it nice and easy and relaxed there. And I got this is my Solutions saddle, which is a pretty new saddle for me. So wanted to put some more miles on that. Looking forward to breaking it in a little bit more. It's a pretty comfortable treeless saddle that we're using there. So dropping off my stuffy, and of course Elysia had no problem with that whatsoever, which is great because in the past sometimes side passing into things has been a little bit difficult for her. So it's nice to see her doing really well with that. Going over the little froggy kiddie pool with no problem there. And then we're going to go over the little piece of foam. And I decided not to do any of these obstacles ahead of time on the ground first. I wanted to just try them in the saddle. And that's because Elysia's at a point in her training where I want to be able to ask her to do things without showing her groundwork stuff first and without having to do as much of the groundwork. Just to get her in a place where when we start competing again, once shows are running in Ontario again, but also once baby is popped, then we can get back to competing and she won't have the opportunity to do the groundwork first, especially not like the obstacles. I can always do groundwork in terms of getting her settled and her mind relaxed before I hop on. But she'll have to be able to just go over the obstacles and do them without kind of questioning what's happening. And I still don't know what I will be competing her in when we get to Kentucky for the Thoroughbred Makeover. I kind of want to give her a chance to do some more jumping and things like that after I've popped baby. So for now, we're just doing the obstacles because that's what I can practice. So here's a little back through gait, which we had a little bit of a bobble there just because her butt kind of hit the standard. But overall, puts that together pretty nicely. And there are a lot of ways that you can do a gait. So that one I did with the rope in my left hand, and I did it as a back through. And there are several ways because you can pick up the rope or the gait with your left hand or your right hand. You can do it forwards, you can do it backwards, you can do it because you push or you pull through the gate. So it's always good to practice different options, and I'll show you guys a few more as we get through this video here. Here we're going to do our little side pass, and if you guys remember videos from the past, sometimes it'd be hard for Elysia to do sideways one way and then switch off of my legs and do sideways the other way nice and smoothly. So here it's really nice to see that she's getting that a lot better. And then taking it into a back through here, so we're putting together little pieces. So she's still earning cookies throughout our obstacles and getting positive reinforcement. So here she's going to get a cookie. But I am piecing together more options before she earns that cookie, just to help build up her work ethic, and also so that way she understands that the expectations are growing and changing and expecting her to do a little bit more to earn those rewards. So here we're going to come up and we're going to do a little bit more work on that sideways, doing side passing over the little pylon and then going ahead and we're going to side pass the boxes. And she does a little bit of head tossing here, so we know that it's a little bit frustrating for her going from one side to the other and being asked to side pass the boxes, which sometimes can be a little bit challenging for her. But then as we go over that next one, it was really smooth there. Here I put my right leg on to cue her to go left, and that was looking pretty smooth there. And we did all 4 of those boxes, and now she's going to earn that little bit of a cookie as well. So she's really starting to understand that she has to do a little bit more before getting that positive reinforcement, which is really key. So here, see, I pick up the rope with my right hand this time. So the last time I did the gait, I did it with the left hand. Now I'm doing it with the right hand. And that's important to just practice with the different hands because it keeps the rope on that particular side of the horse. So the rope is on my right hand, so it's on the right side of Elysia right now, which means she has to see it out of her right eye. And sometimes that can be scary for horses. They can have one side of their body that's more relaxed than the other. So making sure that we can do both sides equally well and having the horse relax with that is really key. Here's a little look at the kiddie pool, starting to ask her to do some other things with it. And this actually took her a little bit of time to figure out. So we're just doing a few little steps to keep it positive and not get too frustrated with it. And I'm giving her a nice little pause in between. And now I'm going to ask her to move her hip the other way just a little bit. She was really wanting to step out of the pool when I did that. So here, getting just a couple little steps, offering her that positive reinforcement. And then just saying, okay, we did it. Let's move on. But that actually was a little bit tricky for her. Took her a little bit of time to get that figured out. So now I'm going to come over to the gait again. And this time I'm doing a left-handed gait, but I'm going to go frontwards through the gait. So before I was backing through the gait, here's an example of going frontwards through the gait. It's completely different how you approach the gait, what side you pick it up from. All of those things kind of factor in. So that's a few different examples of gaits, and it means that Elysia is listening to me each time and not kind of assuming what she's going to be doing. She's waiting for those cues, which is really key. And then because it is still pretty awkward for me to get on and off my horse, I'm thankful for our ginormous mounting block there. So I'm going to hop off Miss Elysia, and it's also kind of another little task for her to side pass over to the mounting block. She's going to get her little cookie there. And then we're going to finish with a little ground tie after I get off the mounting block. So it's nice to get on my horse. We did a few other things that I didn't put in the video just for the sake of not making it a super long video. But I thought you guys would enjoy seeing just a short little ride of Miss Elysia and some of the obstacles and things that we can do to still keep our horse engaged, even if they can't do a whole lot. And again, it could be because we have something going on that we can't ride faster, like in my case, or it could be that the horse has something going on and they can't do a whole lot. But when you do obstacles, you have lots of different options of things that you can train your horse for, and that you can still have ways to be interactive with them, keep them engaged, and have a purpose and have a fun and have goals. So there she tried to follow me a little bit, and I just asked her to stand still again there. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing Miss Elysia, and thanks for watching.